Hey everybody. For today's skill, we're going to start with a squat Tabata complex. So we're doing 3 different Tabatas here. First, we're going to do a weighted Cossack squat, then a Cossack squat with no weight, and then an air squat. So the Tabata is 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest times 8 rounds. So the way this will work is you'll do the weighted Cossack squat 8 times, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And then in round 9, you'll go right into the Cossack squat without the weight. So rounds 9 to 16, that's what we'll do. And then rounds 17 to 24, we will do the air squat. So it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, times 8, 3 different movements. One Tabata goes right into the next Tabata without a break. And it's going to be 24 intervals total, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You're not going back and forth between movements. You're finishing one movement before you move on to the next and then the next. So let's take a look at these movements. We've got the Cossack squat, which is kind of a side lunge, holding something. Here in this video, I'm holding a kettlebell, but you can hold anything that has some weight to it. Doesn't necessarily need to be heavy, although it doesn't have to be light here either. We're going to keep the feet flat, then you're going to move toward one leg, so that knee bends, trying to keep that heel on the floor. Don't let yourself get up onto your toe. And then the other foot, you can let that toe come up off the floor, and if you have good stability, you can push it back behind you, the toe. And you're going to get as low as you can here. I'm getting to about parallel, but hopefully you can get even lower. Some people can get all the way down to the floor, which is great. But as low as you can get here, switching sides. So it's down and back to the middle would be 1 rep. And then obviously we're switching sides. So you're going to count your reps here because this is a Tabata. So count your reps and keep going. Take your 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. And then in round 9, we're going to move on to the unweighted Cossack squat or air Cossack squat. So same thing, but we're going to go back and forth with no weight here, just your own body weight. And then the last movement here would be the air squat. This is butt back and down. Hip crease passes below the top of the kneecap. Keep your heels grounded. Chest up, eyes forward. That is your standard below parallel. So hip crease below the kneecap, and then stand all the way back up to get hips and knees fully extended. And that's our 3 movement Tabata. Then we're going to move on to the workout. The workout is going to be 3 different movements to start, and then we switch the movement toward the end there. So the way it works is you're going to start with the spiders, then the hollow rocks, and then it's those 2 movements back and forth, spiders, hollow rocks, spiders, hollow rocks. I said 3 movements, I meant 2. And then we're going to switch out the spider for the reverse lunge. So it's reverse lunge, hollow rock, reverse lunge, hollow rock, reverse lunge, hollow rock. And you see the rep scheme changes. So it's 30-30, 20-20, 10-10. Then we switch to the reverse lunge, 30-30, 20-20, 10-10. So looking at these movements, we've got the spider here. You're starting in the top of that push-up plank, elbows extended, legs behind you. You're long in a plank. And you're going to bring the foot up and outside your hand. So what I want to see you do is put the heel down and then drop the toe so you get that flat foot. If you just tap the toe to the floor, you're not going to get as much distance. So get the heel down and then drive the toe down. The further up in front of you you can get, the better, but we're looking for outside the hands. Some of you won't even get anywhere near your hands. That's okay. You get as deep as you can. You don't need to hold this position. We are doing this for time, so just tap the foot down and then return. You can jump from position to position if you're comfortable doing that. If not, just return your legs back to where they were and then switch legs. Each leg is 1 rep. The next movement is the hollow rock, starting on the floor, shoulders on the floor. Feet on the floor. Then we're going to crunch up into that banana shape, and we're going to rock back and forth. This is not a big rock, it's a small rock. The lower back should be on the floor the whole time. We're just rocking back and forth. You're not coming up to a seated position. You want to keep your legs long, arms long, hands are pointed away from you, toes are pointed away from you, at the same time crunching that midsection together as we rock. If you can't quite do that, we can scale it by bringing the knees up, hands on the knees, pull the rib cage down toward the legs, rock back and forth just like that. That's your scaled hollow rock. The last movement that we have in this is the reverse lunge. So starting in a standing position, you're going to step back. That back knee touches the floor, and then you step it back up to full extension, and that is the completion of the rep. So it's step back, knee to the floor, and then step to the starting position, and that's how you do it. Each leg is 1 rep. Try to take a nice big wide step. You don't want that front leg to have the knee crushing down on your toe. You want to keep that shin basically perpendicular. When a reverse lunge, we tend to do that without thinking about it, but just be conscious of it. And that's our workout. We're going to go 30-30, 20-20, 10-10, and then again 30-30, 20-20, 10-10, but the spider is switched to the reverse lunge. And that's your workout. If you have any questions on it, let me know. Log your scores on Beyond the Whiteboard. See you tomorrow.